Jonatahn DeOleo. How are you doing, Jonathan?
Very well, Jay.
Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me here.
Our pleasure.
No, the pleasure's mine.
Jonathan is a person that deal with the most important part of your life, your pocket, in your life too. So what do you do, Jonathan? It's a very, very important, very, very interesting his story.
Well, Jair, I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and as you well point out, I help people achieve their financial goals. Everything from their wealth accumulation to preservation to transfer need, I help them achieve them. Now, a lot of people tell me, Jonathan, I do not know where I'm going, where I want to be at retirement. What I help them do is define that target, Jair. The hardest thing in the world, people, is to hit a target that you cannot see. Create a plan. Make an evaluation of where you are, where you want to go, and I can help you determine what you have to do in between.
Well, and that's not easy because everybody has their own goals, their own dreams. Everybody has their own ways to do it.
Sure.
I remember we spoke before in a radio show maybe a couple of months ago, and Jonathan was telling me about some bonds, some municipal bonds. And,
most certainly.
Yeah. Tell us about this.
Of course. In any given portfolio, ladies and gentlemen, you can say, if you will, that you have two kinds of cows. You have beef cows and you have milk cows. Your bonds, ladies and gentlemen, are your milk cows. I'm an expert on the so-called tax-free municipal bonds.
What cows are you expert in?
Milk cows and beef cows as well. You know, in this life, you have to know a little bit about a lot.
We have to learn every day a little bit more. So I'm learning here with Jonathan.
Most certainly. Now, these tax-free bonds, Jair, are issued by cities, municipalities, and states to finance infrastructural projects. Say the state of Florida issues $100 million in tax-free bonds to finance Florida's turnpike. They sell it to the public, you become a bondholder, and you receive a coupon on a semi-annual basis. Now, that coupon that you receive is federal and state tax-free, and it's backed by the revenue production capability of the infrastructure.
Not many people know about these bonds.
Surprisingly.
I don't hear many financial advisors giving that information.
Surprisingly. Nevertheless, is one of the most effective instruments out there to reduce the tax bill, preserve the purchasing power of your monies, and create a reliable stream of income. Now, let us not disregard high-quality stocks.
Oh, absolutely.
Certainly,
Absolutely. You know what? Stocks are not for everybody, Jonathan. Let me tell this. A lot of people that doesn't have a person like you, if you're sick, you have a headache, or you have a stomach ache, or you have any problem, you go to a doctor. If you want to buy a house, they refer you to really talk to a real estate person.
Certainly.
Why you don't do that with your money? And people lose a lot of billions of dollars every year investing in wrong stocks, things like that, instead of having somebody that's his expertise. And to talk about stocks for a second.
Well, stocks are your beef cows, as opposed to milk cows.
I love barbecue, so that's
most certainly. And I am convinced that stocks should represent a significant part of everyone's portfolio. Now, depending on your stage of life, you should decide on, different kinds of stocks. Now, for those that are, in their mid-40s, approaching retirement or in retirement, stocks like Johnson & Johnson are great options. Johnson & Johnson is, if you will, a mutual fund in itself. It produces everything from a Band-Aid to high quality.
It's a great company. Great company. There are a large amount of good companies out there.
Certainly. And this is only one of 5 companies in the United States with a AAA rating. Now, Johnson & Johnson is, if you will, a hybrid between a beef and a milk cow.
Okay, so right there.
Because it gives you dividends.
Exactly.
Right now it has a 3.5 yield, and it also has that growth opportunity. Okay? Now, you want to have a well-diversified portfolio regardless of what you have. You want to have a well-diversified portfolio across asset classes, wealth preservation, wealth accumulation, across industries, and across geographies. These days, we have to make sure that we have BRICS in our portfolio. Brazil, Russia, India, China. That's where a lot of the growth takes place today, ladies and gentlemen.
How do you see the next 12, 24 months in the United States economy, in the world economy? Let's see if we share the same vision.
Certainly. Well, thus far, Jair, every night has been followed by a day, every recession by a recovery. what we experienced from October of 2007, which was the peak of the market, 14,000 points, to the valley of the market in March of 2009, we experienced a waterfall decline, a decline of 56% a year.
And over $35 trillion in losses in revenue, in value of the stocks.
Regrettably so. But a lot of the companies that went down were not eggs; they were tennis balls, meaning that they have been bouncing back.
Big time.
Certainly, certainly. Now,
I see companies that already tripled, quadrupled last 90 days.
certainly, you're right on the money. Now, remember I said that every night is followed by a day?
Yeah.
When do stars shine? It's during the nighttime. The sophisticated investor is able to accumulate their most significant amounts of wealth during nighttime.
That's
during
very,
retirement.
very important in the nighttime.
Most certainly, most certainly.
Companies are growing little by little, day by day, and people are not paying attention about that.
Certainly.
Their economy is getting back very, very strong and steady. Not too fast, but steady. So I'm very happy about the economy these days right now. I'm very optimistic about the next year, next couple of years.
Most certainly. I want to say that 2010 is going to be better than 2009, but I tell you what, people,
2011 is going to be even better.
not better than 2011.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we're going to see a great recovery, especially in the real estate business.
Certainly.
In the stock market, we're already seeing the growth almost like 90% in the last 120 days. And I think next year is going to be fantastic.
Most certainly. Now, as we move forward, let us focus on quality. At Edward Jones, my firm,
What's the name of your company?
Edward Jones Investments. We're the largest company.
I heard you have a lot of offices in the United States.
Most certainly. We're the largest company in the United States in terms of number of offices.
How many?
10,000 a year. 10,000.
Double the McDonald's. Is that amazing? But every executive like you are
Certainly.
own their own office, right?
Every branch is staffed by one financial advisor and a branch office administrator. It's structured in such a way so that we can provide a personalized financial advising experience.
Very close to your customer instead of having somebody in New York and a customer in Houston, Texas.
You're right on the money.
Yeah, you know what? These days, when you call 1-800, somebody can answer. I mean, you open an account in any big bank, no matter what bank, choose one. The guy's very nice to you. The lady, Norman's a beautiful lady, open an account for you, and you put your money there. Next time you call somebody in New York or in China or in Jamaica or in Philippines, answer your call because they're reading screen.
Certainly.
In your case, people can stop by your office and talk to you directly.
Certainly, certainly. When you call Edward Jones, option 9 is not an option. You always have your financial advisor on the other line. And as Jair well pointed out, we're not like your average Wall Street firm. We're not on the 25th floor of a skyscraper in downtown. Our offices are located at retail levels in the neighborhoods where our clients live. So you go to the supermarket, to the dry cleaners, by the way, I want to talk to my financial advisor, you walk right in. If you cannot go to me, I go to you.
And also, you're not looking for only a billionaire or multimillionaire. You're looking for a mom and pop and normal, local, regular people also to invest little by little with you.
Most certainly.
You're not looking for, of course, everybody looks for a billion or millions, everybody. Me too. I like to do $1 million contract, but it's not easy. So, I prefer to do 10, 20 of 10,000 instead of one of 100,000.
Certainly. I'm looking for disciplined investors. I'm looking to help people achieve their dreams. That's what keeps me going, day in and day out, Jair.
Well, you know what? Jonatahn DeOleo, what is your website here for everybody that's watching right now?
Certainly. It's www.edwardjones.com.
Okay,
EdwardJones.com.
Jones.
EdwardJones.com. Yeah, certainly.
One word.
Yes, EdwardJones.com, one word. And now in the financial advice, you're going to type my name, DeOleo. That's D''OLEO. My phone number is...
Wait. Let's go back to the website.
EdwardJones.com.
Then when you open the website,
you're going to...
DeOleo.
Certainly.
D''OLEO.
D''OLEO, that's right.
And your phone number?
My phone number is 305-297-7900. Again, that is 305-297-7900 at your service.
Well, you know what, Jonatahn DeOleo, for your investment, for your retirement plan, for your plan for the future, maybe your kids are still, in pre-K or elementary school or middle school, and want to plan their life. That's also something he provided. So thank you so much, Jonathan. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
My pleasure. We'll be right back with the businesstvtoday.com. Thank you.